Man, that was intense. I hope the others got away. What is this? Why is it so important? You know, maybe the fate of the entire planet depends on this. Nah. What's this button? Wonder if it's safe to press it. This thing could explode or something. Nah, it's probably safe. Oh, I don't know. This is pretty scary. Perhaps I better leave it. What do I do with this thing? You are entering Block C district. Block C. Downtown. Maybe I can pawn this. Sorry, Pops. I did my best. But I've got to take care of number one.
Year 2041. Comparison Regulations. A comparison regulation was drawn up. Many countries signed a treaty binding them to a form of arms control through the comparison regulation. However, after the regulations were drawn up, each country began to develop new weapons outside the scope of the regulation. Rather than securing peace, the comparison regulations resulted in increased tension and a renewed Cold War between nations. Year 2068. The regulation to prohibit the production of all weapons of war. Countries that were in a state of Cold War became increasingly fearful of actual war. The realization that the destructive power of the military had escalated beyond sanity prompted calls for the Earth's Monitoring Commission to act. The Commission passed a regulation that outlawed the production of all weapons and all acts of war. Tire prohibition. The growing use of flymobiles highlighted the deficiencies and dangers of tire-based vehicles. Comparisons between the polluting tire vehicles and the flymobiles resulted in the banning of tire-based transport in many cities. This eventually led to the worldwide prohibition of all tire-based travel in favour of the flymobile. This period became known as the time of tire prohibition. Year 2045. The environmental catastrophe. The Earth experienced an environmental disaster caused by a sudden and dramatic temperature rise. There was chaos. 20% of the Earth's population died. It was thought to be the end of the world. This event was to be recorded forever in the annals of history. After the meeting concerning the Earth's condition, and 2 years after the presumed end of the world, each country decided to work together and monitor changes in Earth's condition. Through their collaboration, they resolved to uncover the cause of this phenomenon. Thanks to the invention of the air cooling system, the climate was returned to normal. However, ongoing concern for the global environment meant that close monitoring of the Earth still continues. East Edge. East Edge was the area most acutely affected by the sudden increase in global temperature. As a result, it was chosen as the site for the 87th Air Cooling Tower. This cooling system provided clean air and a stable environment, and so millions of people migrated to East Edge, establishing a vast new city. Spreading out from the east coast, this great city was given the name East Edge. More and more people were attracted to East Edge because of its stable climate, and today it even surpasses New York as the capital centre of the New World. The air cooling system. Scientists, selected by the Earth's Monitoring Commission, built an air cooling system with the purpose of resolving the problem of the sudden temperature rise. This cooling system, which measured over 200 metres in length, was supplied to 87 different sites around the world. Although the air cooling system consumed massive amounts of energy, the machinery worked. It saved billions from dying hopelessly. Flymobiles. Following the development of the anti-gravity system, the revolutionary concept of anti-gravity became a universal imperative that led to the development of anti-gravity vehicles. These vehicles became known as flymobiles. The flymobile necessitated an entirely new rule of the road. Junk blade. Junk blade racing has now become the world's most popular motorsport. Established in 2092, fearless competitors called bladers race each other at phenomenal speeds. Collisions during a race inevitably mean death or dismemberment, hence the name Junk Blade. The Junk Blade World Championships is a major event held at East Edge. Year 2090. The construction of the anti-gravity system. The anti-gravity system, invented by Hayano Industries, enabled the construction of anti-gravity machines. These anti-gravity devices revolutionized global industry and significantly improved the global economy. Hayano Industries quickly became a key global enterprise and a trusted household name. Hayano Industries. Having invented the anti-gravity system, Hayano Industries were the first to realize the potential of the new technology. As well as producing the flymobile, they began to develop other anti-gravity applications. Hayano Industries thereby became the world's largest conglomerate, holding an absolute monopoly over anti-gravity technology. Pagoda. An information database exists at East Edge, housed in an enormous building called the Pagoda Tower. This database contains the entire history of Hayano Industries together with all information concerning East Edge. The pagoda is the heart of Hayano Industries. It is also the most important information centre concerning every aspect of East Edge.
long time. Dina. Project. Come on! Damn! Must have been damaged when I hit the water. Dina? Who's Dina? What does it mean? Dina's a long-time project. Is the old man hot for someone called Dina? DNA. Dina. Maybe that's what the doc meant on the message. It was a place, not a girl. I'm going to check this out.
Keep the change. Damn. Because of that kid, this thing's even more complicated than it was before. They've got Veltor, and the kid's got the goods. It makes me shudder to think that the capsule is in the hands of some dumb jock kid. I hope he didn't lose it, or eat it. Aerial surveillance said he survived the jump and should be in this area. I'd better find him before Kondo does. As I walked down the dark, cold streets of Block C district, I had butterflies in the pit of my stomach. Sure, I was scared. When you stop being scared, you lose your edge. But something told me this was big, real big.
Hey, popular place. How you doing? This your place?
Yeah,
Ever seen one of these?
it looks like some kind of recorder.
Yeah. But it isn't just any recorder. It's special. Did you ever know anyone with a recorder like this?
No. Can't say I've seen it before. No.
You sure? It's a little busted up. I can't make it all out, but the voice on it says the name of this bar. Dina. Listen, a man may have been killed because of this thing. I was almost killed too. There's something on here that must be very important.
And so what?
I need to know more.
You should go.
Me? Go? But I just got here. I just barely got here. You gotta listen to me. This thing's important. There's something real scary going on here, and I'm right in the middle of it. You gotta help me out.
You're pissing me off.
I've been through it all today. I've been attacked, held at gunpoint, I dived out of a window of a skyscraper. Nothing scaring me, pal. Whoa! Except maybe a shotgun. Chill, man. Stay cool. I'm going now. Stay where you are. I'll just show myself out. Nice talking to you. Oh.
I know I shouldn't be recording this, but there's very little time.
Hey, the tape.
Raz, if you're listening to this tape, there's a good chance that I didn't make it, but don't count me out yet, my friend. No, I hope that I'm just unable to get you in person. It's been very difficult for me to move around. The surveillance is worse than ever. I'm constantly being followed by at least 2 organizations. Anyway, been a long time. Hope your DNA is healthy and happy. After months of digging, I finally tracked down the information on the project that confirms part of our theory. Now, we were on target about the corporate connection and the political involvement. I know now that this is even bigger than we imagined. It's imperative that you get to it in time. My informants have told me it's in the main computer terminal called Zeus in the pagoda. This capsule recorder is also a key. It will allow you to bypass the security code of the mainframe so that you can access the files. Get to it as soon as possible. Time is running out. But take every precaution, because I'm sure you're under surveillance too. Be careful who you trust. They have people everywhere. I will join you as soon as I can, if I can. Good luck, my friend.
Oh, so the message was for you all along. I was right.
Yeah.
Well then, why didn't you just say so in the first place, man?
You heard. I didn't know if I could trust you. Bet you're obviously innocent. You're a smart, tough kid. Why don't you work with us?
Me? What are you talking about? No way. Like you said, I heard the tape, and I wish I hadn't. What you guys are into is a little too hairy for me. I've done my hero thing for the year. I don't even vote. I think I'll pass. Besides, I'm a junk blade racer. That's why I came to East Edge, and that's what I'm going to do.
Junk blader, huh? Look, you were smart enough to track me down. I need help, and you look like a guy who can't pay his junk blader's tryout fee.
Tryout fee?
Yeah. And they just raised the figure this year. Right now the fee's all the way up to $50,000.
$50,000?
I'll pay it.
You're a hell of a negotiator, pal. Looks like you've just signed the best junk blader in the Central District.
Good. Welcome aboard.
Well, when do I start, coach?
Now, listen up. There's a lake just to the west of here called Crimson Lake. In the centre of it, there's a place everyone calls Billboard Island. Now, the island was originally built to house a giant air cooling station. But now there's a commercial sky holograph billboard projection system set up there. You probably saw it on your way over here.
What do I do?
There's a man on the island. His name is Navarro Jean. Now, he's got a map that's very important to us. You're going to have to go there, get the map, and bring it back here.
You mean steal it?
Liberate it. It's a map of the pagoda.
The pagoda on the tape?
Yeah, the fancy tower in the centre of the city. It's the corporate home of Data Basics, a database storage company owned by Hayano Industries. Now, they're one of the biggest corporate conglomerates in the world. They keep a low profile, but everyone knows they protect their information like gold. The building is guarded by armed guards. It's like a fortress. You've got to break into it and get to the computer Velter told us about.
I need money, but is breaking into the place the only way to get to the computer?
Just ringing the bell isn't going to work, kid.
Alright, I get it. I just like trying to stay on the right side of the law as much as possible.
Don't worry. You're doing the right thing. A few years ago, Hayano was linked to modern-day pirates, but the charges never stuck. Veltor and I suspected him of shady activities a long time ago. Data Basics does a lot of top-secret government work, but I can't tell you any more now, except that we need that information.
Oh, interesting. So that's what I've got to do. But why are you interested in that? Okay, I got it so far. I go to Billboard Island, get the map and bring it to you. Then I break into the pagoda and use the map to get into their computer. But how do I know what to look for? I've got to level with you. I'm no computer whiz.
You don't have to be. I'll give you all the information you need when you need it. You're going to do just fine.
Sure I am. No sweat. It's just a gang of killers trying to bump me off.
Don't worry. We'll take good care of you. Here's some walking around cash. Take some time to relax and think about this.
Okay.
Forgive me, Master. The mission was a failure, as you could see from my iCam. He had an unexpected ally.
I've seen it all from the camera. If I hadn't forgiven you, Kondo, you wouldn't be alive. Make sure you don't fail me again.
Yes, sir.
There is an access code of the contents of our plan inside the capsule. And we're going to be done for if someone finds it. You know that this kind of thing must not happen.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you sort this problem out.
Sir.
Tell me more about the boy. Have you ever seen him before?
No.
There was something different about him. I sensed it from here. He possesses great power that even he is not aware of. This boy can be a great threat to us. You must watch him carefully.
Sir, do you think he's a plant? A company spy?
That was my fear. But then again, he might just be a courageous kid with a powerful spirit.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep an eye on him. So how is our esteemed guest, Dr. Curtis, doing?
Sleeping like a baby.
Excellent. Resting that brilliant mind of his. We'll get the information from him in due time. He won't give it to us willingly, so we'll let him play the cheese for our other little mice.
Yes.
You may go now, Kondo. You've managed to live another day.
Yes, thank you, sir. I won't fail you again.
$20. It's been 20 years. Not that long to be ruler of the world.
Are you ready now?
Let's get started.
Good. Go and rent yourself a room and get some sleep. Meet me here at midnight tomorrow.
Look, there's something I gotta know.
What's that?
I am with you, okay? But what am I getting into?
Robbing the government.
Oh.
Still with us?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, let me get this straight now. You're saying I'm going to be robbing government secrets.
You could change your mind. But I'd have to kill you.
I told you, I don't vote. Let's go get 'em.
Master, we've finally tracked down Navarro Jean.
Navarro Jean.
Should I alert HISS?
That won't be necessary. He's no threat. Navarro Jean is a coward. Just leak his whereabouts to ITP.
But sir, he's...
Don't concern yourself with him, Kondo. The man is harmless. He's just a tiger without teeth.
Yes.
So, this is Crimson Lake. Wow. When you're up close like this, it really is blood red.
That's your destination. Billboard Island.
What's that cylinder-shaped thing behind the island?
It's a key zone air cooling tower. One of the units that keeps the planet from overheating.
A key zone cooler. This is the first one I've ever seen up close. We learned about them in school. I know we have to depend on these machines to keep the air breathable.
Most of us don't think about it. It's too frightening.
Yeah, but your generation had no choice. When it caught up with us 10 years ago, I think it was called terra therma syndrome or something like that.
I can't believe that you know about that study.
Hey man, what's so hard to believe? I read the papers. I could have been a real good student. If I wanted to, that is. I lasted 2 years in college and then dropped out. The classes weren't that hard, but once I started competing in junk blade, I knew what I wanted to do with my future. That's the life for me. Big money, international fame, partying and lots of travel. So I packed up my things, left the sleepy little town of Greyland and came here, to East Edge, to make it big in the professional junk blade races. Of course, it's not exactly going the way I planned. Some of my buddies joined the military, but that's not for me. Don't get me wrong, I love my country. But being an assembly line soldier just ain't my thing.
Well, it looks like you're going to have a chance to prove how much you love your country. That term, terra thermic syndrome, was bullshit. This planet was at the first stage of ecosystem burnout, and that was 10 years ago. But maybe it's fair. Earth kills us before we kill it.
You're a regular ray of sunshine. What kind of talk is that?
We've destroyed our planet. Against all warnings, it may be too late to repair it.
Hey man, time out. I'm not giving up. I don't think it's hopeless. We'll find a way to fix things. We've got to. Hey, these key zone cooling systems are working, and everyone is doing all they can to stop polluting. So let's not be so pessimistic. Before you went all gloom and doom on me, you were going to tell me more about the island. So let's get back to business. What do I do next? It's choppy out there. Is there a strong undercurrent?
Don't worry. It looks worse than it is. You'll be okay down there. When you get into the structure, be careful. Navarro Jean's a brilliant scientist. There's no telling what kind of new security systems he set up.
Okay, I'll be ready.
You can do it. I'm counting on you. See you at the pub.
Hey, put one on ice for me, will you?